are listening to Homely and Prayers by Reverend Father Anthony Samuel Abovi, S.M.A.
As a man thinketh in his heart, so he is. Proverbs 23 verse 7. I welcome you to today's episode of our 7 days journey into preparing for the new year. And like I said, if you are just listening to this talk for today, it means you have 5 talks you need to listen to. If not, you'll be completely either out of place as you listen to today's episode, and you may not be able to make do with this particular material for today if you don't have a knowledge of what we've been discussing since Monday. It's on YouTube, it's on Facebook, it's on the WhatsApp group, and some persons are kind enough to share their experiences with each and every one of us. Today I want to talk about our attitude, our mindset, and the importance of these angles of life for us. Proverb is already telling us very clearly that as a man thinketh, so is he. Why? Because we will discover first of all that our thought pattern actually controls almost 100% of what we do, except we are under a kind of control which is beyond us. We are absent-minded. As long as your mind is active, you're conscious of what you're doing, it means that you and I must pay attention to the fact that our mindset, our minds is something we shouldn't joke with. Right from the beginning of this journey, we talked about your roles. What role do you play in life? Who are you at this moment? You must know that a child of 10 years will not play your role as a man of 40 years, because at different stages of life, each of us have roles to play. Our roles continue to increase and multiply as we go down the age group, moving upward as God gives us grace to see every new year. So a child of 10 years may just be a son and a brother and a student, and that may be the only role the child plays. But for you as a 40-year-old man or woman, you know that roles have increased over the years. You become a mother, you become an uncle. You're not just an uncle, you're a church member, you're a leader in church, you're a leader in a place of work. Many roles that are assigned to you now by life situations and choices are things that you're not carrying out. And so your mindset and your attitude will definitely be what will make this year to become a year of manifestation to you. Pay attention to the very fact that we know that Romans chapter 12 has told us not to conform to the pattern of the world, but to renew our minds. But if you discover that from this exercise, most of us also have realized that despite the fact that our minds and our heart can know for sure what we are supposed to do, many people have beautiful plans that have come out looking at the roles they play in life. As a mother, some people have vowed they will be very good to their children. As a father, some people have decided that this year I will be able to take charge of my life in a very good way. One of the things that you begin to pay attention to as you begin to make out this plan is that you will know that our attitude includes our thoughts, what is deep within us, and then our outward expression. It will determine whatever we say, whatever we do. And you know, whatever we say and do is what also brings us to manifestation. The scripture says in Isaiah chapter 60, it says, "Arise and shine." However that message hits you is what you will respond to. However you think about it is how you will respond to it to be able to shine, to be able to arise, to be able to stand. And so therefore, my dear friends, of all these things that most of us have come out to do, we've talked about, no, this year I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that. The question I've been asking people privately, and I'm asking you now publicly, is if you say you're going to deal with anger, if you say you're going to be hardworking, if you say you're going to make sure that you get away from social media, if you are still waiting to do it, it means you're procrastinating. What is the date? What is the time that you want to carry out this exercise? What hour? What minute are you carrying out this exercise? You said you're going to listen to financial matters, financial talk. Have you even downloaded anything? Have you gone to YouTube to check? Have you bought any book? Have you assigned, even if you have the book, have you assigned yourself the hour of each day to read that book? It is what you do, your attitude towards what you hear, that changes everything. It's not about, I know. It's not about, I see. It's not about, I feel. It's about, I did. This is what I'm doing. And that is why you would say that our attitude has an impact on who we are, what we do, and who we become. Who we are, what we do, and who we become. So when you look into your life at this hour, just like the year begins in different countries and we don't even know what is ahead. Politically, we don't know. Spiritually, the Lord must have given us a direction. Like for us, it is arise and shine. You don't know the kind of dark situation the country will plunge itself into, the family, the environmental conditions, the atmosphere that you would find yourself, the working condition. But one thing you must realize is, no matter what happens to me, what attitude have I decided would be my game changer for me? So for example, if the economy goes bad, am I just going to sit down and say economy has gone bad and take up a depressing attitude? Or I wake up and tell myself the economy has gone bad, it's not a problem, but then I would put in hard effort. I will put in much more effort and still be at peace and tell myself a positive attitude that will help me know how to still navigate through difficult times. No matter the storm on the sea, some people still survive, and I will be one of them. So quite impressive, or quite interesting. You must be able to choose positive attitude of peace, of courage, of joy, of constantly telling yourself, this is what I will do. So right now, let me ask you, what are the attitudes that defeated you last year? Were you always depressed? What are the attitudes that got you into so much of addiction? Can you name them out and begin to check on what you can do about them? But also, please pay attention to something very important. As we strive and work hard, some of us must begin to also learn the areas of temperament. Who are you temperamentally? There are people who are goal-getters. They don't need so much of people around them to motivate them. Some personalities are not goal-getters, but they are personalities that would have to be motivated. They are people who have to look for words, for actions, for people. They needed to buy into it, and then they get motivated. Some of us prefer to work as two people, working as friends, and they'll be able to help us, like we talked about relationship cycle. Whatever attitude that you know you can build up for yourself in order to move forward, sit down and write those attitudes. You know the defeating thoughts that defeated you last year. For example, you were always negative and it will go bad. I am sure that things, that's how last year started and things went bad. Even this year now, I'm thinking it will go bad. No, these defeating thoughts are the things that are killing you. So henceforth, check your life. Check everything that's going on with you. What are the thoughts in your mind? What books have you kept around yourself, your shelf, so that when negative thoughts are coming, once you pick it, the Bible, by this man, by that man, as a man thinketh, this is what I need for courage. As you control your thoughts, it will control your action. And as your action is played out, so also is manifestation out for you. So your thought room, your mind is your engine room. And the attitude you need for your engine room is that commitment to say, I would feed my mind with everything that will propel it in the right direction. And so please, have it handy. Videos, talks, and everything that you know, books, people, physical persons you can talk to. Have it handy. Quotes on your bathroom walls, in your room, on your drawer, where you're dressing up, your mirror, wherever you know that whatever it is that will help your mind to stay put to the focus and to the goal for this year, that attitude is needed. Write it out. This has been my attitude towards my marriage, towards my life, towards my business, and this is why it never succeeded. What can I do daily? And as I'm doing that in daily, as simple as it is, as praying as 30 minutes every day, as simple as going to shop every day, as simple as reading one book once in a month every day, every month, as simple as trying to be kind to people, trying to know people, trying to build people every day, as simple as just being kind, doing all I needed to do in church every day, as simple as this attitude, this character, this mindset of positivism, I will get to the end. Dear friends, at the end of the day, bring everything to God. Tell God, every defeating attitude, help me to rise above it. Remember, if you are only praying, you are not yet ready for manifestation. The command is rise and shine. He's not going to be saying, oh yeah, let me hold my shoulder. No, rise. Because whatever is in you is greater than what is out there. Thought-wise, spiritually, whatever is in you, in your mind, in your heart, spiritually, whoever is in you is bigger than whoever is outside there, in relation to the God you are calling upon. So make sure that the right persons, the right thoughts, the right attitude that is within you manifests itself out, so that your actions for the year can be governed. I pray for you as I pray for myself, and may the Lord in His mercy grant us the right attitudes and show us what to do even before divine helpers, even before the angles of life where we feel weak. May God be our motivation, that in the days where our hearts and our moods are changing and we are not able to carry out this action, He will spur us up and push us further. My dear friends, the Lord be with you.
Thank you for listening. Have a blessed day as you go about living out the word.